Yeah, folks, another video. They clear my throat. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. This one's gonna be about. I'm getting real sick and tired of all of this frickin' race shit, man. All of this racist, race. Everything's racist, everything's racist, everything's racist, everything's fucking racist. You know, everything is racist. You know, this piece of paper right here. Well, it's white. That white piece of paper is racist. Oh, we gotta ban all white piece of paper. Now all paper must be black. How about toilet paper? How about tissues? How about Q-tips and everything else? They're all white. Should they be banned? How about white paint? You can see the white paint all throughout my apartment. It's white. Should that be banned too? We're gonna ban all white paint because it's white supremacist paint. That's how ridiculous the shit's going. I know I'm making ridiculous examples, but that's how ridiculous this shit is going. And it has to stop. It has to stop, man. It's preposterous and absurd. And it's fucked up. I'm gonna light this cigarette. Excuse me. Let me give you a little origin of myself. When I was a kid, I went to public schools my whole life. Ever since I was a kid, I went to public schools. I went to school with black kids. I went to school with white kids. I went to school with East Indian kids, Native American kids, Japanese, Chinese, all kinds of different Asian, Hmong, or Hmong, or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I went to school with Puerto Ricans. I went to school with Mexicans. I went to school with all kinds of different races. And it didn't fucking matter. My mom, because I never grew up with my dad. Another little origin about me. My dad took off when me and my brother were kids. He was gone. He's a coward and didn't raise us. My mom raised us. And she always told us that you don't ever judge anybody on the color of the skin or their ethnicity or race. You judge them on if their attitude and personality. If somebody has a positive personality and a good attitude, then it's okay to make friends with that person. If someone had a negative, bad attitude, well, then stay away from that person, whomever they may be. Race had nothing to do with it. I never looked at race, man, because we're a diverse country. I don't know why all of a sudden the Democrats, well, I know why they're doing it, but from my own personal perspective, why is it all of a sudden a fucking issue now? Well, we've always been a diverse nation and always been a diverse country. It's kind of messed up, man. They're doing it for political reasons. That all of a sudden they want to make a race about everything. President Trump criticized the leadership in Baltimore. And all of a sudden, because he said it was a rat and flea and nasty infested slum, so to speak. Not all of Baltimore, but some parts of it. And all of a sudden he's a racist? Why is he a racist for pointing out facts? Facts are now racist? This is getting ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. Yep. As y'all know, I like to drink a lot. But getting back to the serious topic, I've even cut fucking ties with fellow conservatives when they started saying racist and bigoted things. I'm like, nope, sorry, buddy. I'm cutting ties with you because you just use the N-word You just said something that, now, because me and all my years in the construction trades and all the black friends I've made, you just insulted all my friends. And nah, I don't tolerate that shit. I will never tolerate that stuff. That being a racist or bigotry or any of that is not a part of my system of beliefs. It never was, and it never will be. And it hurts my heart, man, that some people just kind of use this shit politically. Just to rip our country apart. Just because they have a president that they don't like, they're willing to destroy and shred this country apart. It just stabs me in the heart that this is what's happening now. And there's no need for it, and it's ridiculous, and it pisses me off, and it really angers me. This stuff needs to come to a stop, man. This is not 1930, man, where you could look back and you could even go online and see all these old black and white photograph pictures from back in 1930 where all them KKK motherfuckers were wearing their hoods right in Washington, D.C. That's not the case anymore, man. We've evolved as a nation. Stop this shit. Just stop it. Now the KKK is... What are they, a bunch of inbred fat fucks that sit up in the woods by themselves and burning crosses by themselves with their fat ass missing teeth and all that shit, living in trailer parks? This shit needs to stop. It really needs to stop. It's the left that's doing this, not the right. Not the right. It is not conservatives. It is not Trump supporters that are doing this. It is the left that is perpetuating this. Excuse me. It's the left that's perpetuating this bullshit. And it's got to stop. Otherwise, it's going to rip our country apart and destroy our nation. But I'm confident that we'll come together, us on the right, the new right, which is people like David J. Harris and Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum, and I'm sure there's many others. There's many others. Henry Davis Jr., that there is no freaking racism, man. It has nothing to do with freaking racism, man. It has to do with a guy that ran for president because he saw our country was going down the freaking toilet. Down the freaking toilet. Bad. And he ran to make us put a stop to it before we go totally down the drain. And the left, well, that stopped their whole globalist complete takeover, because their ultimate goal is to just wipe out the middle class and wipe out the working class and make everybody poorer and therefore dependent on government. Bernie Sanders is, he'd be the orchestrator of that. We get back to this racist shit, man. Joy Reid and all them creatures, them disgusting, despicable animals that are on The View. I don't watch that at all. But, I mean, you got Whoopi Goldberg with her big mouth. A freaking beanbag cushion with dreadlocks. Joy Behar. Yeah, when's the last time she had any fucking action? Back in 1650 when they flew the Mayflower over here. That's the last time she ever had any cock. And all they do is spew out this freaking racist narrative constantly, over and over and over and over. And it's just not true. That's not true. That's bullshit, man. It's an insult to me because of all my black friends I've made over my 26 years in the construction trades. And all the wonderful, not just black folks, but Hispanic folks, Puerto Rican and Mexican, and even Asian folks. And there is no racism, man. We're all, at least us in construction trades, we're one big happy family. There was no fucking racism. It beats on your soul after a while, and it wears on you. This shit's gotta stop. It has to absolutely stop. But we know who's perpetuating it. It's the left. It's the left. Oh, Trump's a racist, Trump's a racist, Trump's a racist, and so on and so forth. We know that. We know that. All right, I'm going on well over 10 minutes. My 10-minute rule thing I got. All right, that's enough. Oh, I made my point. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all, and I love y'all. All right.